Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name's Chris. I'm a coach and sports therapist, and it's Friday. I hope you're having an amazing week. I hope you're having a good day so far, despite the weather here in Cardiff. I hope wherever you are, it's a little bit nicer. If you are in a little bit nicer location, you're good. Let me know. If not, and you're in Cardiff with me, then it's okay. We'll make the most of it. So, thanks for joining me. Say hello in the comment sections, whether you're on YouTube or Patreon. Say hello. It's always nice to know who's here, who's watching, how you're all doing. And yeah, so the things you're going to need are your trusty bands. Okay, get you nice and strong. Okay, you're going to need a little mini one if you have a little mini one. Okay, if not, don't worry. You can always use the big one just in a little format. You're going to need something that is unstable. I'm using the Endo board. Little cushion, I'm going to stick the board on there in a sec. You can use a Aerex pad if you have Aerex pads. You can use an Endo board. You can use a stack of cushions. You can use a stack of foldable towels. Beach towels work immensely well. If you fold them into a little square and you add 2 of them on there, you give the same kind of feeling as an Aerex pad depending on the cushioning of that towel. And then you're going to need your mats. Okay, if you can do the class barefoot, then do it barefoot. It will give you much more proprioception. That is the balance quality in your foot. It's your mind's awareness of where your limbs are. Okay, they're incredibly important, which is why barefoot shoes are also really beneficial for the body in regards to kind of everyday wear. We'll go down the route of performance and stuff, but if you want to have a conversation about that, let me know. We can have one, all right? Or if you're interested in barefoot running and stuff like that, or just barefoot living. But that's another question, all right? So if you haven't already, start your watches and let's get going, okay? So wind yourself over here if you can. To begin with, you're going to grab yourself. Go from a seat to a seat, okay, and you're gonna place your knee right by your toe, just like so, okay? From there, you're gonna lean back ever so slightly, okay? It's just more about a hip mobility exercise than anything. You're gonna rotate over and down, okay? So it's there, going from one side to the other, focusing on that hip mobility. Some of you are gonna find this relatively easy and wonder what the hell we're wasting our time for, but I promise you, whether you find it easy or not, it will be beneficial because you will have some sort of tightness in your quads or your IT band or your hip flexors that you will feel in this element. Otherwise, you'll just give yourself a great upper body stretch. As you lean back, you'll feel your chest, shoulders, potentially long head of the bicep stretch as you do that. But it's also really good, as I said, for your lower body. Yeah. So I hope you're having a good week, guys. Regardless of whatever you've been up to besides training, let me know. This is your channel, this is your community. Okay, want it to be a community. I also wanted to have that community feel and vibe. Okay, not everyone can access these videos, this channel, so utilize it. You know, you're going to get to know people who are on the channel, and I want it to be a safe place. So if you have any comments, questions, or whatever, be free to put them in the comment section. Okay, if it's a bit more personal and you need help on a personal matter, then naturally you can hit me up on Instagram, on our social media links there, and drop me a private message if you need my help. Okay. So from there, what you're going to do, okay, you're going to lean forward, stretch forward there, okay, draw your hips down, knee down, okay, you're going to bend that arm, you're going to slide it down, keeping your forearm dead straight, hopefully tap the floor and shoot up. If you can't get down there, don't worry, not to stress, it will happen. Before I couldn't, sometimes I can't because just super tightness. Lots of cycling, lots of triathlon stuff, and my muscles are super tense. But generally, I can. But one day I didn't always It's just practice. Good, 2 more. Good, swap sides. Again, before you start, make sure you draw your hips down, just like so, okay? Bend an arm, sliding down. Two more. Good. From there, what you're going to do, you are going to grab your little mini bands, okay? You're going to slide them along your feet, okay? Now, if you don't have these bands, okay, grab your bigger band, okay, just hook it on your feet and then hold it up here, okay, just like so, and then you'll step across your mats like we've done a million times, okay? Now, the most important thing you'll ever see me talk about, okay, is these feet are dead straight, like they're in little boxes, little shoe boxes, okay? As you step, your foot doesn't rotate whatsoever. It stays dead straight in its lane. This leg isn't affected. I then slide that across. I step, I slide across. So as you'll see it on the camera now, it's step, glide. Those knees aren't affected. Okay, I don't want any of that going on. If you find yourself doing that, draw out, because it's going to enhance the feeling here and stop you getting injuries when you're running and riding and walking and just doing life, really. Okay, so nice and gentle, proud chest, bum back, step and glide. That's it, heading back the other way. Good. Keep it up. Should be feeling your bum almost straight away. Certainly now as you start to fatigue, which is why we're going to do one more out and back. I know, what a brute. Good. Okay. From there, find something to lean against. Okay. All right. You're gonna lean. Okay. Or you're gonna hold. All right. You can hold up here, whatever you have. All right. Whether it's the back end of a chair or what. Okay. You'll lean on or hold on. Okay. If you're leaning, just make sure you stay dead straight. Okay. You're not leaning to one side like this, like a plank of wood. Okay. You're gently holding on. Okay. You're coming up, and then you're going to drive. Like so, okay? So using that hip flexor, drive in, like there, okay? You want to loosely hold. If you don't need to, then don't. Good, swap legs. One more. Good. From there, right, you're going to slide it up so it's above the ankle if you can. Okay. Proud chest. 1 foot up. Okay. Drawing out like so. Now, when you draw out, again, imagine those feet like you were shuffling. Okay. It's going out to the side like that. It's not rotating. Okay. It's very important you do that. All right. So proud chest. Nice and tall. Big drive out. Good. Swap the sides. Two more. Last one. Good job, well done. Okay, so from there, what you're gonna do, you're gonna slide it above the knee, okay? So that hands down away from that knee. Now, from there, spin it around onto your hands and knees, okay? You're gonna keep your back as straight as you can, and you're gonna lift up and out to the side, okay? That knee is then gonna stay off the floor. I'll hit you back. It's going to stay off the floor whilst you engage the back. Use the other 3 limbs to try and keep as still as possible, okay? So it's nice and flat. Keep the neck neutral. Some of you are going to want to lift up, some of you are going to want to rotate to the camera. Keep it nice and neutral. Hold that position and draw out, back in. Good, opposite side. Two more. Good, from there, swap the sides, but this time coming back as you kick up, just walk forward, not long legs. Okay, keeping a bent position, kicking it back like so. Good, one more. Good job. Swap the sides. Good, one more. Good. Shake it out. Okay. From there, jumping up, sliding this off. Okay. What you're gonna do, you're gonna grab hold of your band. If you can, hook it onto something. Okay. Like so. Right? Now, from there, what you're gonna do is hook it onto your foot. Like so. Okay. Now, this band is gonna really pull my leg over this way. That's great. What I'm gonna use is something to hold on to, making sure my spine is nice and straight. Okay, it's really pulling away, all right? I'm gonna allow it go across, making sure that this foot here, okay, this leg here is dead straight, okay? It needs to be dead straight along the outside of your foot, okay? Hold on to something nice and gently, okay? Allow it to pull you in. Don't draw the hip out to the side like that, okay? You're not leaning, push against it. Imagine you're like stiff as a board, okay? From there, you're gonna come back to normal, back in, back to normal, back in. Again, tucking these toes up on the foot that's being used. Don't allow the foot to rotate in, okay? You're keeping it tucked up, you're keeping that leg straight, that foot straight, but you're drawing out into its normal stance and back in, okay? Good. Good, that's it, almost there. One more. Good, okay, from there, placing your other foot inside. Again, it's gonna wanna shoot this way, okay? But don't let it, okay? Ready? Nice and slow, nice and steady. Draw back to where you would if it was standing dead straight. Okay, and then allow it to come on the inside. Okay, so what I mean by that, if I just let that band shoot away, okay, what I mean by that is you're starting where it would be if it was standing, and it's going inside there. Okay, it goes back to where you would stand, inside there. That leg isn't being rotated over in the foot. You're keeping it dead straight, all right? So, if you haven't started already, chuck your foot in. Let's go. Good. Set two more. Perfect, well done. Okay, so grabbing your balance boards, balance cushions, okay, or just set of towels, whatever you have, okay. What you're going to do is gently place it in the center of your mat, okay. Very carefully, you're going to stand onto the center of your boards, okay, just like so, balancing as best as you can. Now from there, you're going to keep your hands going down as best as you can, coming down to your heels, and then stand it up nice and tall, okay? Ready? So keep the chest up as best as you can, balancing as best as you can. That's it. Good, 2 more. Once you've finished your 2, okay, you're going to stay exactly where you are. You're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Now we're going to go back in, okay? So hold in that position, balancing as best as you can. If you're on a board like mine, you'll feel your feet moving around a lot. It's absolutely fine. You're just trying to stabilize as best as you can, depending on your center of gravity and how tired your legs are. Good, Jenny, coming down again. Good, big deep breath. Good job, well done. Shake it out. Nice and loose on the feet. Check it out. Just like so. Making space. How are we all feeling, guys? Let me know in the comment section. So, from there, what you're going to do, you're going to lay onto your side. Now, with this band, if you want to, hook your foot and then pull up like that, okay? So, you're going to lay dead straight. You're going to make sure your hip is drawn forward generally, and then this leg is going back. Can you see? So that's normal. Hips forward, pulling back, holding right here. Feel it in the hip flexor, feel it in your quads. Big deep breaths. Good. From there, coming up nice and tall, rotating, using the opposite foot. Good. Good. From there, chucking it down. What you're going to do is bring your feet together, take your knees apart, walk it forward as far as they can. Big deep breaths. Your hips are off the floor. There's a slight gap. Okay. If you can, press up. Good. Gently walking it back. Send it nice and tall. Open it out. Throw your hands on your hips. Elbows as close together as you can. Good. Brilliant job. So shake it up. Thank you very much for joining me this week. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can feel a difference as weeks go on. Sometimes it's hard to know on the day. And if we treat each day like as is, sometimes some sessions will feel more value than others. But what I applaud you to do is look back on where you've come and how you've got to this point. And I promise you'll see a difference. All right. So keep your heads up, keep focused. It is the weekend now, or it's leading into the weekend. Enjoy it, but don't just sit around, right? Unless you're absolutely knackered, then by all means put your feet up. But earn it, okay? Right? Have an amazing day. I look forward to seeing you again soon, and take care. Have a lovely one.